Hi there. Now I'm being laid back. I'm being laid back because it's the only way I can be really honest about how I feel and what I want to say. So I'll try and talk as from my point of view and not say the word we. So I'll try and make sure that you understand that I'm talking about me and not anyone else. And I don't certainly wouldn't expect you to follow it in a way which wasn't 100% enjoyable. So if I start, I'll mention the conversation I had yesterday with my friends over near Glasgow, and how good it was to really understand their situation and almost be amongst them because of the way I could feel the expression their expression in the moment, their expression in the moment. And I think that's important. I don't want to get carried away into too involved in my own idea about this, but the expression in the moment is the actual what we enjoy in the moment. If we see that it's what we enjoy in the moment, which actually makes us aware of the moment. So, in other words, if I say, look, the sun's out, it's making the children run around and sing Hallelujah. If I did that in a way which was really meaningful, we would see that the the um, the children singing Alleluia was really the expression we enjoy, because that is the meaningful part of it. So it's only the meaningful part of the expression that we can say is the enjoyment of it, because that is the up as opposed to the down, and it's also the down as opposed to the up, because we when we can see the difference and appreciate the difference between the two points of view, or the 2 points of expression, we can really enjoy it. That's how we enjoy it. So that's why songs and music become so passionate and beautiful. They are full of the expression of the moment. And it's when we try and work it out, when we try and work out the moment, that we go a bit off cue. We can't actually follow it, because the moment happens before our conscious minds can perceive it. We have to have a little bit of thought about what we're hearing, or and to do that, we have to have a knowledge of what's come before, and that has to be done subconsciously. That has to be followed in a subconscious way, because only subconsciously can we follow the way moments go together, as a beautiful thing. So we can follow it consciously, but we won't actually be in the moment, because the only way we can be in the moment is to actually love and feel joy in the moment. So, and there it comes again, and there we find the expression of the moment making all the difference again, because the way that we just need to listen. It's what we really need to do, and what we really need to don't what we don't do, what we don't need to do. We need to listen. That's all we need to do. We just need to listen, and we have to have complete faith in just listening. Nothing else needs to be done. We just need to listen. That's all that needs to be done. It is a connection between you and your body, because obviously the ears are part of the body, and also because of the fact that you yourself have a character. So when we hear expressions, it is in fact our connection with the body that makes that character familiar or unfamiliar. So there we have it again, that the unconscious mind is really the idea we have about our body, really, is the unconscious mind. So, but there again, I've talked about the moment and how it is subconscious because it happens before we can consciously perceive it. Because we always need to have a thought about it. We always need to have a thought about the moment before we can appreciate it. But if you do it subconsciously, that is love. That's what's called love. That's what's called true love of the moment. And true love of the moment is true love of a song, true love of a day, true love of anything really. You know, it's a true love of life, and it's all our subconscious. It's all the way that the subconscious churns out things that we can consciously appreciate. So that is the way music works, and I hope you appreciate what I'm saying. There's another thing I can talk about: the way we can go into a silent situation. I must make that word clear because it gets mixed up with the word violent, but it is silent. Now we must say clearly the word silent because it mustn't be mixed up with the word violent, otherwise people can get completely the wrong idea. So the word silent it has a character to it as well, because it surrounds everything that isn't silent, if you saw what I mean. It surrounds everything that isn't silent. So as we speak, we create actually a place. We create everything. We create creation when we actually make a sound or make a meaning in a place of silence. When we make a meaning in a place of silence, we are actually creating something. That is the idea of creation, and because meaning makes silence become a place of love. It makes it become a how can I describe it? It makes it become something we can belong to. It makes it actually a part of our lives instead of being just meaningless and unnoticed. So as soon as we make a contribution to that silence, we turn it into a recognizable place we can inhabit, and it becomes a place of that we actually can be a part of, and because of that we can examine it. We can look underneath things. We can actually separate ourselves from our own world and surroundings. And for that reason, it is one of the greatest joys ever to be amongst friends in this separate kind of environment. Because obviously, when you're looking at friends and you want to, and say they're on a video or something like that, they're on the telephone even, you know, we can then see that we can be a part of them and actually be in their company in almost body and flesh. The mind can take the place of body and flesh when we allow it to. It really can, and it can be a wholesome experience down to the very, very cushions that support our weight. Yeah. Okay, I've said enough. I've gone on for ages. I'm sorry about that. I apologise. But I'll have to give this a listen. If it's okay, I'll post it. If it's not, I'll have to do another one. Okay, I'll catch you later. Have a sunny, happy evening. Right, great.